everyone have their seats? Awesome. Buenas noches, everyone. Welcome to Araceli of the West. And for the past few months, I've had the great pleasure of serving as the assistant director to this whole production. Even though I didn't really contribute too much during rehearsals, my name is still on the pamphlet. Assistant director. I'm also the treasurer for Teatro Azteca, the team of amazing and talented people who brought this whole production together. Thank you all so much for coming. We're really excited about tonight because Araceli of the West is our first big production that we created as a team and brought here to San Diego State. So, our goal as members of Teatro Azteca is to bring both diverse and empowering media to San Diego State, all while making it both entertaining and easily accessible to all students here at San Diego State. If you'd like to have any more information about Teatro Azteca in general, what we do, or some more information about the play itself, please feel free to reach out after the show to our president, Vega. And if you cannot find him, please feel free to come talk to me and I will point you in the right direction. If you'd like to meet any of the other cast members, some of them might be hanging around after the show, but they are students as well, and they all have classes and homework and all that kind of stuff, so they might be hovering around somewhere. But please, mental note, at 10 o'clock we will lose the space. Renting out spaces is not cheap, and if we're still in here after 10 o'clock, we will be charged. So at 10 o'clock, please leave. But enough about that, I digress. Hope you're all excited for Araceli of the West. So please, sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Viva la raza!
Buenas noches, chicos, chicas, y chiquexes. Welcome to Araceli of the West. This is a friendly reminder to please silence your cellular devices. Hearing a Tinder notification go off in the middle of a ballad is kind of a mood killer. Oh, and unwrap any mazapans or churrillos burritos you may have. And remember, no flash photography. Be mindful of all the exits. Seriously though, this is a small performance space, so be respectful of those around you. We will not hesitate to use the chancla. Enjoy the show.
Teresa presenta.
Damn, Raza and a woman? Well, from SDSU to SDSU, go Rage State! If somebody came into a knack party after the play, I'll be
Anyways, cut the mierda and start the pinche play.
It was a secret fantasy of every vato living in and out of the pachucada to put on the zoot suit and play the myth. Que la chingada!
Wrong play, pendejo.
Do not be fooled by its commonplace appearance. Like so many things, it is not what is outside, but what is inside that counts.
Wrong. Musical, pendejo.
We're not doing the night in Yafan?
Yafan? ¡Qué güey!
Oh, are we doing one of those stories where a young Mexicano musician struggles with his dreams on Dia de los Muertos? I'm down, but those are kind of overplayed, you know?
Cállate, güey! Tonight we'll be telling the story of the muchacha, the myth, the legend, Araceli of the West.
Simon, Araceli of the West. It says so on the program. Are we still going to show them the 20-minute Frozen short before?
Araceli of the West was the greatest hero to ever roam the Americas.
Ah, yes, and like all heroes, she has an origin story. But her powers didn't come from radioactive spider bites or magical anime brooches. They came from struggle. In La Vida, we all struggle.
We struggle with our surroundings, our past, and our future.
I struggled with my ex. She knows what she did.
Anyways, speaking of her home country, Mexico, is a place built upon struggle. It's had its fair share of struggle over the years. And though every hardworking Mexican is great, there has existed corruption.
Yes, and through this corruption over the years, heroic vigilantes have taken it upon themselves to tackle that injustice and tyranny head on.
And some of them have become great icons, like Pancho Villa, Emiliano Zapata.
El Chapulín Colorado.
But one family in particular has had heroes throughout every generation, the Valenzo family.
Now, when we say heroes, we don't mean like superheroes, so don't expect Infinity War tonight. There's going to be no Brown Jaguar or Captain Latin America with one soldier.
No, we mean people with above average physical and mental capabilities.
When you put it like that, maybe they kind of are like superheroes.
Nah, that's too corny, let's just call them heroes.
Sounds good to me.
And like all heroes, there is a tragic backstory involved.
Oh shit, I thought this was musical comedy.
It is, but there will be some dramatic elements for the sake of character. Antonio Valenzo and Alicia Valenzo, known as Golden Soul and Silver Luna, respectively.
Together they protected their Mexican pueblo of San Manuel. They beat up banditos, then go home and eat tapatio on Doritos. Total relationship goals.
Eventually, the two had a baby.
Look at how beautiful my daughter is. She has a mother's eyes. Eyes that can make all of Mexico feel safe.
There's Golden Soul with his newborn baby daughter, Araceli. Araceli means altar of the sky.
Y'all might be wondering, where's her mother? Alicia, Silver Luna.
Silver Luna had gone to visit family, while Golden Soul stayed behind to take care of Araceli.
It's a pinche musical, we can't have both parents in the picture.
While Silver Luna visits family, she confronts a dangerous villain, and in a heated fight, she is killed.
Her death shakes Golden Soul to the core. He is heartbroken. His fragmented heart begins to grow cold as he sings to the baby Araceli.
A hero never cries, a hero always tries, a hero has to find light in the dark. You have your mother's eyes, and one day you'll realize that the strength that lies within you can make a mark that will bring you to have fuerza, fuerza.
Antonio swears to train Araceli so that she will never meet her mother's fate.
17 years later, after the death of Silver Luna, Araceli has now become a beautiful young woman. And her father will finally give her permission to take down evil, just like her parents and their ancestors before them.
I'll be a hero, I'll have a chance to shine. I come from a line of heroes and their blood runs in mine. With my sword in my hand, I will protect my tattered land and uphold my family's legacy. Today begins my quest. You're gonna love the story of Araceli of the West.
Welcome to San Manuel. It's your typical Mexican pueblo. Dirt roads lined with family businesses that have been there since generations. A church with a cross higher than any point in the town. Oh, and there are animals running about.
Like Cuaco, that horse right there.
Right there is Dona Lucrecia, Araceli's grandmother and Antonio's mother.
And there's Valeria with Liz. She's a student of San Diego State University.
Hey yo, Carlos! Carlos! Grab up that grill y regálame una torta de asada con frijoles, guacamole, cebolla, cilantro y muy enchiloso. Oh, and some chicken tenders for Sophie here.
Scott.
Hey, Raza, what's up?
Oh, hey girl, you looking good. Why are you all dressed up?
I'm 18. I'm finally officially able to do hero things. This is my hero outfit. Yeah. I'm gonna fight with some bangs.
One order of chicken tenders and what? Torta.
Sorry, Carlos.
It's okay, Araceli.
How's the training going? When your papa was a kid, I trained him like crazy. If it wasn't for me, he'd be flipping tortas like Carlos over here.
Yeah, I won't always be doing this. One of these days, I'm going to bring Zumba to San Manuel. I just got to get
Back in my day, I laid the standard for heroes throughout this great country. I fought all sorts of evil. Demon mariachi bands, fire-breathing chupacabras, capitalism, and even Who's Steve Ballon? 1,000-year-old demon beast.
Wow.
In fact, I founded the 3 C's of success. Chula, chingona, y cabrona!
You should put that on a t-shirt.
Buenos dias, Rosa!
Buenos dias! Maya Marcella, why are you in such a rush?
Have you all forgotten? Tonight is San Manuel's 172nd birthday fiesta.
I don't like that number.
I remember San Manuel's 132nd anniversary, where young Vicente Fernandez tried to serenade me. Sometimes I can still hear him singing.
That's just the radio playing one of his songs.
Well, tomorrow night is open invite. No wallflowers, BYOB. Y vamos a bailar, cupias, banda, y rancheras. I even got this Christian Ronaldo impersonator.
Christian Nola? Adios Amor, man. That song hits me.
Right here.
Occasionally, dastardly villains try to stir up trouble, but Golden Soul, as vigilant as ever, is always ready to stop them. But today's a special day, because he's letting his daughter fight alongside him. He's ecstatic to see his daughter kick ass like him and his wife once did.
You'll not stop my excellent plan this time, Golden Soul.
This
Sounds like a villain.
The executioner, my arch nemesis. You're crazy if you think I'm gonna let you get away with that chicken. You might have thought to make some delicious chicken tacos out of them, but you got another thing coming. The only thing you'll be eating tonight is chingazo with a side of pain. Right, hija? Your mother and I kicked the executioner school more times than I can count. He's kind of an idiot. He's a good start.
Hold up. This is your daughter? Oh, warms my heart to see her interested in the family business. Hi, I'm the executioner, one of your parents' oldest arch nemesises. Nemesis, I? Oh, you know what I mean. I won't go easy on the daughter of Golden Soul and Silver Luna.
Okay, Whitey. The executioner causes a commotion like every other week. And even though Golden Soul is pretty ruthless with villains, the executioner is more of an annoyance than an actual threat. Hey!
So let's go over your training. Introduce yourself to him tall and proud. By doing this, you let everyone know watching that you're intimidating him and ready to fight.
Executioner? I am Araceli Valenzo, daughter of Golden Soul and Silver Luna, and I will protect this town of San Manuel.
Woo! Yeah, Sally, kick his booty! Yes!
But, you know, maybe we can just talk about why you do these bad things instead of just beating you up and throwing you in jail. Maybe together we can come up with a solution and, like, figure out why you do these bad things. No? Huh?
No, Mama, I told you. I don't have a goal to bring to the fiesta tomorrow. I'm single by choice. Love the food.
This is your daughter? Oh, what a joke. Tell me about it. I'm evil, mijita. I don't want to talk about my feelings. I want to tear shit up and burn it down. You really did a shitty job raising her, Golden Soul. Oh. I I just pushed down your daughter. I insulted your parenting techniques. I'm really gonna get it this time, ain't I? More. The owner of the white sedan, you left your lights on.
Everybody except for Araceli, Maria, Valencia, Roberto, and Maya, please leave.
Okay, Papa, before you get...
Why don't we talk about it? Why don't we talk about it? Araceli, what in Santo Juan de los Huaraches were you thinking? All of this training, teach you to be strong, teach you to be like me. And you just throw it all away. All you had to do is exactly what I taught you. Your hero debut was a disaster.
You said it was okay if I did things differently.
I thought you meant doing a spin kick instead of an uppercut or something.
I just tried to reason with him.
You can't reason with evil.
He isn't even that evil. He usually just does some petty crime and then you go machista on him.
Machista? Machista mama, are you hearing this?
Evil, calm down.
I am a hero. I fight to protect this town, and when it comes to protecting what you hold dear to you, you can never back down. Your mama, she would have whooped him. What would your mama think of you now? I'm disappointed in you, Araceli. That's all I'm gonna say.
I didn't do anything wrong.
You didn't do anything right either.
Ay, Dios.
Mija, no llores. You come from a long line of heroes. And I'm telling you this because I know one day when you're older and strong, you'll look back on this day and remember how weak you were. And you will be proud of how much you have grown. Now I need to go apprehend the executioner and put him back into prison.
I really messed up, didn't I, Abuelita? Can I keep a room with you? Yeah, it kind of blew it out there, but it's okay. We do silly things our first couple of fights. Your papa, he's only being hard on you because he wants you to be strong. Preciosa, hermosa, bonita. Let me pass on some family wisdom that my mother, your great-grandmother, told me back when I was a young girl. She told me to be like the eagle on a cactus. The eagle on a cactus? Like the one on the Mexican flag? Yes. Don't you know the story behind it? Of course. Good. I'm still going to give a quick abridged version just in case someone happens to be listening in on our conversation. The Aztecs were wandering people looking for a new home. They had a legend that said their new home would be marked by an eagle. An eagle perched upon a cactus devouring a snake. Well, one day, as the man was walking, he saw the exact event that was prophesied. An eagle on a cactus with a snake in its beak along a swamp. The Aztecs made this their home. Strong, powerful, an unforgettable image. To the Aztecs, this was a sign of strength and power. Celi, you need to be that for San Manuel. You need to be a symbol everyone can look up to for comfort and strength. I don't know, Abuelita. How can I be even close to something that strong? Celi, here's something you may not have heard. Every mountain once was a stone. So let me tell you a secret not very well known. Every eagle started off as an egg in every cactus. A snake. You come from a long line of incredible heroes, but you can be something even greater. Now, I'm gonna go give your papa a piece of my mind. Abuela's right. I would rather talk than fight. I just don't get what my papa means. There's heroes in the family tree. Everyone except for me, I guess. It just skipped my genes. But one day the town will adore me. They'll cheer Araceli from the crowd. I'll be like the heroes who came before me, and I'll make my whole family proud.
she needs to hear.
Damn!
The way you brought up her mother?
She's my wife. I can bring her
Do
away.
not raise your voice at me!
See, Mama.
Oh, wait, sorry. Don't mind me. I'm not going to tell you how to be a father. Oh, wait, yes, I am. Cabrona was her first fight.
If you could call it a fight, she tried to reason with him. Mama's nemesis is...
You know kids nowadays in the PC culture. They're just a little too empathetic and sensitive nowadays. Personally, I bring reggaeton music, but you and I need to understand these are different times.
A hero never backs down. She needs to be strong, Mama.
Damn, this is getting kind of intense. I think I'm gonna escape real quick.
I'll just put him back in there next week.
I thought training was going well. What happened?
I wish I knew. Everything was going fine, and she was even able to keep up with me. And she was even able to perform our family's ultimate move, the 100% Rasa Smash.
The 100% Rasa Smash? That's a dangerous technique. It leaves every part of your body weak spot just for one superpower punch.
She could do it. So it's not that she can't do the things I'm teaching her, it's that she doesn't want to.
She probably gets it from Alicia. She was soft-hearted too.
I know. She reminds me of her mother so much. And which is why I need to change her. If Alicia was stronger and less sensitive...
Antonio! Do not look in the past. All we have now is the future. You don't need to be empathetic to villains, but you need to be empathetic to your own daughter. Get on the same page and open up to her.
That would be a sign of weakness. And I am not weak, Mama. Where are you going?
To my daughter Marcella, to make sure this year's fiestas has Jose Alfredo Jimenez, who's superior to Pedro Infante recently. Just think, you gotta respect the process. If I don't do this, this fiesta is gonna be filled with como se dice el Cardi B, el jugar frío. I'll see you at the fiesta. You know, maybe you and I need to think about what it truly means to be strong. And leave it down.
Being strong means you can never shed a tear. Being strong means you can never cower. You keep your mind clear. You never show fear. And when you're strong like that, then you have power. You fight every foe. You look at danger and go. Standing strong, even in the darkest hour. Fuerza, fuerza. With fuerza you put up a wall. Fuerza, fuerza. With fuerza you give it your all. I don't want our daughter to feel. I don't want her to meet your fate. She needs to have nerves of steel, which is why in her I must cultivate. Fuerza, fuerza, con fuerza no tienes dolor. Fuerza, fuerza, con fuerza convives amor. So I raise her, so she can match you, so she can withstand the shock. Have her stand firm just like a statue, and have a heart as hard as rock. And I can feel my core crumbling every second you're not here. And in a way I find it humbling, but I refuse to shed a tear. A hero never cries, a hero always tries. A hero has to put the past to rest. Well, I built it in my eyes, and I can disguise them, but I have to hold them in. I have to hold them in with all my fuerza. Fuerza, fuerza, fuerza.
All the Sun members are together in the best side to celebrate the 172nd anniversary of the town.
Intimacy with the stars tonight. In a town that we call ours tonight. And you pray that the night goes on. As the light in your eyes outshines the dawn.
Well, this seems to be the place. Excuse me, Town of San Manuel. May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please?
Si sabe lo poco pa' que mi evita.
Greetings. Yo soy Leo Jones. I trabajo for the Governmento Americano.
Uh-oh, this can't be good.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise. They speak American. Hello. My name is Leo Jones. This here is my unpaid intern, Chad, from Chico State University.
Open Fiesta! That's my last spring break in Cancun. But yeah, I'm Chad. I'm a third-year business major at Chico State University. Member of the Campus Republican Party and a proud brother of the Kappa 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 fraternity.
Isn't that the one my pencil's in?
Ugh, should not have made this open invite. It's gonna be Quince Day Ruby all over again. What do you trust fund white boys want?
You calling trust fund white boy, Grandma?
Get that cabrón! We gotta straighten them now on our short policy up here in San Manuel.
Well, unfortunately, ma'am, I have some bad news for you all. San Manuel is now an American territory. Everybody who isn't American needs to leave. Sorry for the inconvenience. None of you are moving. We put up an eviction notice earlier today. Let me see.
Oh, dude. Obviously, they only speak English. They can't understand it.
Okay.
I got this. I got a D+ in my intro Spanish class at Chico.
All right, keep going.
Somos Americanos. Please leave up.
Yeah.
Gracias.
Why should we leave? We have lived on this dirt for centuries. What is the issue?
Wait, everybody, let's calm down. Sir, what seems to be the problem? I'm sure we could all come to a understanding.
Oh, well, finally, some basic human decency around here. Well, as you may know, when the Treaty of Guadalupe was signed after the Mexican-American War, it gave us a lot of the Southwest. You know, Mexico sold us modern-day Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, California, Manatee.
Soul being the flexible term.
And thus the treaty ended the war. But a few weeks ago, while a historian was analyzing the document, what was long thought to be damage to the treaty was discovered to actually be a salsa verde stain. So, using infrared technology to remove the stain, we discovered that we have one more tiny little province right here. So, with orders from the president himself, we have come to reclaim it.
Oh, okay. Tell them that they never suck it in.
Do not disrespect my president like that, and you can suck it because we are taking San Manuel back.
Your president?
Your president is an idiot for thinking he can just send some goofy-looking chumps up here to take our town.
I could be a much better president.
And what do you mean take it back? It was never yours to begin with. Get out of here, you Anglos.
Whoa! That's racist! Okay, so let me get this straight. You can call us Anglos, but if I were to call you dirty, salsa slurping, churro chopping, horchata chugging, white back, then I'd be the racist one?
Yes!
What? Me? Racist? Yeah, right. I saw Black Panther.
Yes.
And this one time, I got head from an Asian girl in an Arby's bathroom.
I consider voting for Obama, the second time.
Yeah. Let's, don't go assuming, okay? Because it just makes an ass out of all of you and me. And Ming gave some pretty good head.
Leave this town or else.
Or else what, you old fart?
¿Por qué pendejo voy a meterme a tu
Whoa, stop yelling. Feeling a lot of tension right now. So let's just cut to your race and cut to the chase. How many of you are legal?
Well, technically, just me.
Mexicans in Mexico?
Well, yes, you must descend from the influx of Asian immigrants that came to Mexico during the colonial period.
What the frick are you talking about? That's not how I got here.
Well, how did you get to San Manuel?
Well, it's a story better expressed through song. Ukulele! So, this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'd like to tell you how an Asian came to this town. Do you guys want to hear it? No! Sophie, this is really serious. The entire town is about to be deported. Okay, so after restaurant is horrible. I went to an after party in Tijuana. I got super duper messed up. I'm reading that marijuana, and while I was getting lit AF, my passport got stolen. I could not return to the USA, so I was like, okay, I'll just forge my own way. Okay, we can stop this now.
It's getting good.
Yeah, would you interrupt Will Smith in his I Have a Dream speech?
Please.
Give it! Give it! Here you go, Sophie.
I wandered through Mexico for 15 days. Then after dehydrating, I passed out by a cactus. And that's when I met Valeria. From Desparia. Valeria. She's standing right there. Yeah. And she left me sleep in her bed. She's such a good friend. Oh, she's turning red. And the town from my well took me in a road. Adopted Mexican Asian daughter. So, if you guys think that I'm just going to let you mistreat this minority group, you're totally right. I'm a law-abiding, upper-middle-class American citizen, and the outcome of this whole situation won't affect me. What? I'll keep you here for a few weeks to get her citizenship. That's how it works, right? Baby Larisi. Sophie, you actual piece of meat!
Yeah, you're goodness, you can stay. The rest of you march on down to the processing center.
Everybody say hello to San Manuel's luxurious new processing center.
How long has that been there?
At the processing center, you will be evaluated and screened for American citizenship. If you do not meet our high expectations, you will be put into the deportation catapult, then launched into a random part of Mexico.
Wait, deportation catapult? No, we heard you out. We listen how you feel, now it's your turn to listen to us. We can't let you take our town to San Manuel.
Right, who are you again?
Okay, hold up, I have one more job in this, ready? I am the light in the dark. I am the trumpet of strength and the mariachi of justice. I am the exterior of the tamale of peace, protecting the stuff from my east and meat and or vegetable interior of hope. I am Araceli, daughter of Golden Soul and Silver Luna, and I will protect this town. Yes.
Okay, you lost me up. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I think I heard about Golden Soul and Silver Luna and you're from a reef.
Now in this door!
Oh, shit!
Volcano in Michoacan, passed down from matriarch to matriarch. I will vanquish you to the fire for pet. Yes! Woo! Yes! Unless you apologize and leave.
Oh. No, well, we are not going to do either of those things. So.
Okay, then you guys leave me no choice. I'm warning you guys, I really don't want to do this. Alright, here I go.
Leo, go! Okay. Oh my God, athletics.
Yeah, I did take that in tweets.
What are you blockheads doing on the floor? Hurry up and get these friggin' frijoles moving.
Lordy! The big bully beat us up!
This little twerp? I'm sorry, twerp? I'm 18. I'm not a little twerp, and I just whooped your little Brady Bunch, so you better step off, Peppermint Patty. Whose muchachas is this?
Oh, are you a little Mexican vigilante who wants to play the hero?
Vigilante? No way. I am Araceli Valenzo, daughter of Golden Soul and Silver Luna, your worst nightmare.
Oh, Araceli.
This is the last line of defense for San Manuel.
A little kid.
Where are they anyway? Golden Soul and Silver Luna, now that would be a fight, but all that's left is this half-baked hero.
Half-baked. Oh, honey, let me show you. I'm ready to get cooking.
Oh, even her comebacks are mediocre.
Oh no! I'm so scared!
Oh, wait. I'm not scared. You should be scared. I can't feel my legs. Why can't I feel my legs? What kind of brujeria is this?
I'm sorry. You might be strong, but you can't fight my magic.
Yeah, take that!
Nice, boss.
There's nothing you can do.
Araceli, are you okay? Who are you?
Papa, be careful. They're here to take someone well. She's using some type of brujeria to control people.
Listen here, fiend. I have little patience for people who come from the north. You have no tolerance for this town or the people in it.
This coming from the most brutal vigilante in all of Mexico who beats the pulp out of petty criminals on a whim. The heroic Golden Soul.
Yes. I must say, I was a fan of you and Silver Luna way back when. How is she, by the way?
Well, according to the report, she's been dead for about 7 years.
I know, you idiot! I was provoking him.
You know who I am, and you are aware of my reputation. You must be some special kind of stupid to speak to me like that. I know your kind. I do not want to listen to what you have to say. I do not care about your motives. But today, I'm feeling unusually kind. So I will give you the option to leave now, or I will beat you to within an inch of your life. Chingalo!
Everybody leave! As San Manuel is frozen in fear.
I said go!
Araceli runs off and heads north toward the mountains, with Cuaco right behind her.
Round him up and put him in the processing center.
Do you want us to follow that girl into the desert?
She knows what's good for her. She won't come back.
I thought you would be stronger.
But you're easy to control too.
Take a good look at your hero, San Manuel. Golden Soul is powerless. Can't even stand up.
And his pathetic successor just ran off.
Your town has been conquered and your protectors defeated. The era of Mexican vigilantism is over. Conquered by the fist of American justice.
Araceli rides Cuaco in the desert for hours,
Until she finds herself at the U.S. border
where she passes out
and is taken into a mysterious facility.
by an even more mysterious woman.
Oh my. Who are these people?
You don't know who I am? Huh? Get a load of this chick! I am the infamous speaker of truth, the right-wing, right hook of justice, the conservative fire that melts the snowflakes of liberalism. God's chosen woman, Tomi Lasagna!
I just want to make it clear that all the characters in this play are completely fictional. Any resemblance to any actual racist white bitches like Ann Coulter or Tommy Lord is
Shut the fuck up! It's my online web show! Where we bring the heat! Tonight's special guest, Araceli, the daughter of 2 Mexican criminals. This little Dora the Explorer has crossed the border and is trying to put our good taxpayer dollars into her backpack! No swiping! How about illegals? No crossing! Tomi Lasagna!
Yeah, you're saying things, but I'm super confused.
I know you pool diggers are a bit dense, so let me explain it to you slowly. You have illegally entered the USA, land of the free, home of the brave, home of our troops, and I have detained you. Look outside. You see this beautiful facility you see before you is my solution to the illegal problem. And it is also the filming side of my online web series, The Burr, which you're on right now. What? If you want to be in this country so bad, you should be glad we're even letting you be here! I have no idea where I am. Typical leftist move. This Donkalaka Ding-Dong's Indian chick are going wild! Look at her scream and yell at me!
The beautiful, innocent Tomi Lasagna?
Yeah, okay, thanks for clarifying. Sweet Ronald Reagan from above. Give me the patience to not slap this sick bitch upside her head. We're in a camp specifically designed for people who cross the border.
You better let me go or else.
Or else what? You gonna slice me in half with your sword? My sword, where is it? Not only did she illegally enter the USA, oh no, she brought a sword to maim and kill our American children. What? These liberals are so-called blood-banning guns. Now let my chorizo chips come slinging in there. Samurai jack swords? The left is too busy jacking themselves off to their samurai ideology. Just to show you I'm not messing around, Aurora, bring out the horse! Cuaco! He's nothing like the fine stallions I saw in the American Girl movies I watched growing up. You better do what you're told or I will mount your horse's head to a stick! A different stick! Take her to her cell, make sure she behaves. Tomorrow night, do Black Lives really matter? It's gonna get too darn hot here on the Burr. That was a great show. The daughter of Silver Luna and Golden Soul in my I might get some views on this video.
Tomi Lasagna's silent guard takes Araceli to a prison cell with 3 other undocumented Latinos.
How can you do this? This doesn't bother you? Putting us
Take a seat.
Another beautiful young lady to join us.
What? Huh? Did we get a girl?
Sorry, I'm going through a lot right now. I'm Araceli.
I'm Teresa.
Nathaly.
Roberto, but the ladies call me Big Dog.
You don't.
Why are y'all in here?
We're like you. We're illegal.
Illegal? What do you mean by that? What does that titty lactation chick mean by that?
Yeah, it means scum of the earth.
To any rational human being, it means someone in a country they have no legal right to be.
If you ask me, any rational human being wouldn't think the existence of another human being in a different space is illegal.
If you ask me, I'm just so happy to have a young, beautiful face here. Can't believe that.
I had no idea people saw each other like that.
The world's jank, Joe.
You don't know much about the U.S. You've never been to school?
I was home taught. How do you guys know so much about the U.S.?
Because we lived here our whole life. Well, until they put us here. Without papers, we're a criminal.
How did you end up here?
Well, I've been trained to be a hero like my parents and their parents before them. So my dad's been training me to fight evil since I was a kid, but I don't really like fighting. I think that all people are good, and if you try to talk to them and reason with them, we can all come to an understanding. But these people from the American government came to take our town, and I tried to talk to them, but they didn't want to listen. And I'm starting to doubt that all people have good in them, but I don't want to believe that people are just bad, you know? So then, they defeated me and my dad, and I'm so scared. And I wanted to run away, and I did. I didn't even look back. I'm such a coward. My mother would be so disappointed in me if she was still alive.
Damn.
You're like a superhero?
No, that's too corny. Just say hero.
You know, it's okay to feel sad.
No, it's not.
Why is that?
A hero never cries. A hero always tries. Heroes don't give up and run away to who knows where. Heroes don't break down. They don't go and leave their town. Heroes have wisdom. I don't have wisdom.
Who said you can never be scared? You can never cry?
My papa told me that. That's what his mama told him.
I have fuerza.
Senora, I don't mean to sound rude, but how can you say that? You're a weird, emotional old lady who's stuck in this cage. If any of us had fuerza, we wouldn't be here.
You sure said I'll give you one more. Can I offer some advice?
I guess.
Take a deep breath, take the strength you need to protect yourself, recollect yourself. How did you get here? What did you do? What part of your heart was passed down and what part of it's you? Regardless of what you've been taught, recover, rethink, and realize that you can do a lot. I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. And how can I just disregard everything that my family has taught me?
You don't need to disregard their teachings. They tell you things and I tell you things. Take what they know and take what I know and take what you know and mix them. Let me tell you a secret. Being strong isn't the absence of weakness. It's admitting you have weaknesses, but not letting that stop you from doing what you need to do. I am strong because I carry on through a world unforgiving. I am strong because even when I cry, I just keep on living. I'm pushing forward and going toward a better, brighter day. Sure, right now, things are bad, but we're okay.
I don't get what you mean.
Carry on, carry on. Let your problems seem wide and slow. Carry on, carry on. Keep doing
Back at the detention center, Laura reveals her pinche villainous scheme.
You won't get away with this!
I'm getting away with this right now. Look at me. I'm literally getting away with it. You're one hard dog to put down, Golden Soul, but maybe seeing another one of your San Manuel citizens be destroyed will break you.
So all I'm saying is, if they can say it, then why can't I say it too?
What? I mean, I just think that nobody should be able to say it.
Unhappy, you colonizer!
Why is it a word?
It's not like racism real anymore. I mean, here's your coffee, Lori Black.
Here's your Mexican, Lori. Brown. Healthy enough to be a new American citizen.
Carlos, get out of here! What's going on? Where are you gonna deport me?
Deport you? We aren't going to deport you. We're going to deport what's inside of you.
I already went, you cochina.
No, let me explain. See, you can send the man back to Mexico, but wouldn't it be better to keep the man here and send the Mexican back to Mexico?
You're doing an evil monologue? Really? Starting it with the rhetorical question?
Hey, man, you're lucky you only have to hear it once. I mean, she's done this with every single person.
Yeah, you're lucky she isn't singing it.
You see this here belt?
It's time not to. It's absolutely hideous.
That's what I said.
This belt gives me psychic abilities, specifically mind control powers. I have the ability to remove and alter parts of the mind, but my powers are limited. The effects last for only a few hours, and then the mind reverts back into its normal state. See, the original plan was to deport you all, but that was before I came up with a solution. A permanent solution.
You're gonna kill me? Mama, I'm sorry!
I said that was the original plan. But that was before we finished our secret weapon.
Secret weapon?
Lo and behold, the whiteout.
Dun, dun, dun.
This has the power to lock a mind permanently once I manipulate it.
This is like a bad episode of Black Mirror. So what are you gonna do with my mind?
I'm going to take out the Mexican and put in something a little bit more American.
Oh, wait.
No, my way.
Activating the whiteout. Do your incantation.
This mind and rearrange the weight of all the things change in darkness, darkness, night, make the darkness into white.
Okay. Carlos, you are now Carl.
How are you? I'm normal.
This belt has the power to destroy the Mexican people better than the Republican Party and Univision combined. Another de-Mexicanized Mexican. Ah, come on, Golden Soul. It must hurt you to see your town crumble like this.
Your spells and brujeria will not work on me.
They will soon.
You will never take away who I am.
No matter what it takes, your spirit breaks, so you can lose all of your might. Can't you see I'm doing good for these people? I'm making them American, I'm making them right. Golden Soul, you need to be assimilated. It's such you've been so humiliated. Like the hero, I'm trying to help you. Just let me change your mind so you can fit into.
No! You are the furthest thing from a hero.
I can kill you right now.
Before a hero dies, a hero always tries. They never compromise, they always win. A hero is always wise, how they moralize in a world full of danger and sin. And I don't care about your reasons, and unless you kill me, you'll never
Yes, Lori.
Keep an eye out for that Araceli girl!
Araceli, please be okay.
I know my ancestors, their stories I've kept. Those ones my papa told me before I slept. I never met them, but I feel I know that I can feel them protecting me. I can forget them, so I have to show them that I can live up to their legacy. Yet maybe not everything they did was right. They fought when they needed to fight.
I remember those who came before me. I remember what they left behind. All they did for them and for me. Though their strength is something I've yet to find. I just need them.
Fuerza,
Where is that?
fuerza, where is that?
Fuerza, fuerza, fuerza.
How can I be like the eagle on the cactus? How can I break free? I don't know how to act. This heart can't handle the heat or the thorns at its feet. But I can't let this situation subdue me.
I can't let this situation subdue me. I will live to that situation for me with joy and fire.
I must endure. I will endure.
Uy, what a pinche cliffhanger que no.
I know. I'm on the edge of my lowrider seat.
Will Araceli find the strength to break out of the IIC? Will San Manuel be okay? Will Catholics and Republicans release a statement saying this play is racist? Will we go over our allotted time for this space?
Find out next act on Araceli of the West. We will now be taking a brief 10-minute intermission, so use the bathroom, take a leak, and watch out, there are 2 skunks outside, and I'm not talking about my ex.
They lived long enough.
Meanwhile, back at San Manuel.
All right, San Manuel! It's time for the daily song. I hate the daily song. Excuse me?
Oh.
I said, I can't wait with a daily song. San Manuel used to be a center of Mexican grime and crime, but it's been hugely improved with just a little bit of time. Isn't it peachy keen when everyone's the same? Everyone is peaceful, everything is tame. It's all right now. It's all white now. Hit it!
They no longer eat guacamole or pozole.
No way! Now they only eat macaroni casserole. Hooray!
And that's fine.
It's how we die.
San Manuel back from the borderline.
San Manuel's the American side. It's so much cleaner.
It's much more gentrified and much less meaner. All right now. It's all right now.
Drop it!
As you can see, it's quite the shit. Each radio plays Taylor Swift. It's alright, it's okay. Country songs about the day. Oh, San Manuel is looking great. San Manuel is looking pale. We watch John and Kate plus 8 an episode of Riverdale. What? Play Yahtzee. Bring the dice. Bring the meatloaf. Please no spices. From
attack?
The spell?
Yeah, it's all part of Lori's magical belt. She can have mind control powers and stuff. That's why everyone's American now.
Chad, don't go airing out all our laundry.
Relax, we don't even do laundry. Republicans and Democrats wash their clothes. I guess so do you.
I thought salmon owning part of America would be cool, but it's actually kind of, como se dice, totally bogus.
Sophie, don't speak Spanish.
What's the big deal? This is America. I should be able to say whatever I want.
That's what I told those black kids when I wanted to rap all the lyrics in Gold Digger.
This is 2019, Sophie. You know, America's changed a lot. You know, ever since Trump enacted the 50th Amendment to the Constitution, English is the only language we can legally speak.
Since when?
Since Trump tweeted it a month ago.
You can tweet laws now?
Yeah, ever since Trump enacted the 34th Amendment to the Constitution. Oh, hang on. Twitter notification, new law coming in. Here we go. Pollo Loco is terrible, awful service. I hereby announce the 54th Amendment to the Constitution, decreeing the total and complete nuclear elimination of all 430 of their franchise locations.
What the heck, Anolis?
Jeez, you have been gone a hot minute.
Something about this isn't right. I can't believe other Americans are trying to take away my right to be me. And I can't believe other people would just stand around and let that light bulb. I'm the bad guy.
No.
No, Sophie, we aren't. This is a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair game. You know, Mexico signed the treaty. This town belongs to the U.S. I just don't think about it too much. But if you do, just think about it this way. We're helping these people.
Yeah, you know, it's like karma, you know, for all the bad things Mexico's done to the U.S.
Yeah, I mean, remember the Alamo?
Remember the Titans?
And what about all those illegal Mexicans that come into the U.S. and they take jobs and they kill people? I mean, just last week I saw a post on Ben Shapiro's Facebook that talked about an illegal Mexican that killed somebody. What about that, huh?
But hasn't America done bad things to Mexico too?
Well, yeah, just it's just bad things for the right reasons.
My head hurts.
Think about it like this, Sophie. If you look for the bad in something, then, you know, of course you're going to see it. But, think about the good. And that's all you'll see. So just do that.
Ignore the bad stuff and think about the good stuff. Got it.
See you later, Sophie.
Later, skater. Oh, wait. One more thing. Do you like Arby's?
Yeah?
Awesome.
I feel I'm so conflicted and confused. If only there was some way where I could express these heightened emotions in a theatrical manner. I know. I'll write a song. Or take direct action.
Meanwhile, back at the IIIC.
Oh, I hate this prison cell. I can't stand being here. All they have on this stupid TV is Lifetime and Fox News. There's just no way for people to live.
If you want to live, you have to survive first. Do you think any of us like being here?
Remember, be silent, be strong, and carry on.
What is the point of carrying on if we're not carrying on to anything? We can't just sit around and let them do this to us. Tomi doesn't care about how we feel or anything, and neither does this puta right here. I'm tired of being here. I can't stand it. I can't stand watching people suffer. I can't stand it. When I look at you, I see my family, my town, and I'm not just saying that because of the obvious double casting. I think they might be suffering too, and I can't let that happen. A hero doesn't stand still in the face of injustice.
We can't do anything.
Yes, we can. Look, I think I know a technique that can get us out of here. The Rasa Smash.
That sounds like something you hear in one of those, como se dice, animes?
No. It's the most powerful technique that my family has.
been passed down for generations, from the people who conquered and those who fought against them. It's incredibly strong. It takes everything from your body, every muscle, nerve, bone, and blood, and puts it into one concentrated punch. It's dangerous though, because it leaves the rest of your body weak for a brief moment. But the punch is so strong that it doesn't matter if the rest of your body is weak, so long as you can land it.
That sounds dangerous. How can you justify leaving all those weak spots just for one superpowered punch?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Maybe you can have weakness and still be strong. I am a hero, and a hero puts their life on the line to save whoever they can. We are getting out of here.
What about us? We're not heroes.
Yes, we are. Anyone can be a hero. Here's something I've learned as I've grown. Every mountain once was a stone. So let me tell you a secret not very well known.
What is it?
What is it?
I am a hero. You can be one too. Anyone can be a hero. It's an easy thing to do. Just let the passion for helping others be released. Just take that hunger for justice and get ready to feast. Anyone can be a hero.
Golly, I could go for a hot plate of justice right now. Maybe a side of a roast one that you.
I think I always knew what I had to do. And seeing all suffer is making me tougher. I still don't want to fight, but I will if I have to. Break the darkness, break the night. See the light, see the dawn. We're all right. Let's carry on.
Let's fight!
All right.
Sounds tight to me. We will be heroes.
Our hope is a god.
Anyone can be a hero, you just need to carry on.
But it's more than fortitude. It's more than standing still. It's not a matter of what could. It's a matter of what will. Heroes have to try, and even if they cry, they don't give up. They find a way. Real heroes carry on to a brighter dawn and help others even when they're not okay. We shall endure. We shall endure. Today I swear I'll be your eagle on the cactus. Trust in me, we'll soon be free like eagles, like eagles. Blood from the past, rush fuerza. This hour is power, my fuerza. Let my veins burst with power, it's ours to lose control.
All right.
Whoa, Araceli, you totally destroyed the invisible crucifix of the cell.
Anyone can be, anyone can be a hero.
We're out of here.
Where do you think you're going?
Leaving.
No, you're gonna have to get through me first. And by me, I mean Aurora! Catch.
Y'all, I didn't even have Cuaco right there. Y'all were just so inspiring with that song you sang. It just like really hit me right here. Just
You're gonna get out of here, Rapscale! You can't leave! No! 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 No!
looks like this dog's bark is worse than her bite.
Araceli, thank you for freeing us.
You're my hero!
Ours too.
Aurora, come here.
I control you! You can't!
Alright. No, you don't. Okay? Adios. Guys, I'm heading back south, okay?
Let's go to California, where we can eat their hot dogs, ride the Tower of Terror on California Adventure, watch an all-Latino production of Anna in the Tropics.
This was supposed to be my break back into show business. It's so hard being white, rich, and conservative.
Before we move on to the next scene,
It's us.
the Tortilla twins. And we have something very important we want to talk to you about.
Yeah, we're totally not stalling the next scene so the actors can get ready.
We want to talk to you guys about something so urgent that it affects 1 in 4 Latinos across the country.
Yes, you or a loved one could be diagnosed with PCS.
Pinche Cordero syndrome.
Has your Latino friend been acting a little off lately?
Do they blow off seeing Marco Antonio Solis in concert with you to go buy tiki torches with their white friends?
They changed their name from Jose to Joey. From Juan to Cornelius Buford III.
They vote for Trump even though their grandparents were undocumented?
Your friend might be suffering from pinche culero syndrome.
PCS causes the patient to lose their culture, identity, and their sense of basic human decency.
And worst of all, their sense of all things raza.
Just like San Manuel right now. But in the real world, there is like hope.
There is like a cure.
Remind your friend of what life is like outside of their post-colonial thought bubble.
Take them to a King Taco!
Sit them down and have them watch Selena or La Misma Luna. Take them to go see Coco this April 30th in the Student Union, sponsored by AS. Thank you, AS, for letting us use great spaces such as this one. You can help them.
It is not too late.
So if you or a loved one is diagnosed with PCS, please call 1-800-951. Don't be a pinche cordero.
We'll send you a special Mexicare package.
Each Mexicare package comes with a CD of Jose Alfredo Jimenez's greatest hits, an Aztec calendar, a tiny piñata, and a $10 gift card to Nord Market.
For only $500 cash.
Hey, now back to the pinche play. Meanwhile, back to San Manuel.
Sorry I'm late, San Manuel. I ran out of M&Ms. That's minority minutes. Oh, God. What if they all got deported? What if they're in Michoacan? Or Sinaloa? Or TJ? Relax, Araceli. Put your sorry butt together. Carlos? Oh my God, Carlos! I'm so glad you're okay!
Hi, how are you? That's Carlos you speak of.
Dude, cut it out. Where is everybody?
I am Carl. Nice weather we're having.
What in the name of Jose Alfredo Jimenez?
Greetings, foreigner. Welcome to San Manuel, USA. I am Marcy, the All-American Mayor. Would you like to make reservations at our new Chili's Bar and Grill? Join us in our city.
Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Can we see your papers? I'm sorry to ask, but you're looking a bit exotic. Mayor Marcella? What did they do to you? May I see your papers? ¿Qué pasó con San Manuel? What is going on? May I see your papers?
May I see your papers?
May I see your
May I see your
papers?
Whoa, look! Somebody's kneeling for the national anthem!
Where?
Over there!
Val? Abuelita? Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I messed everything up. I swear I'm gonna make it all better.
Mija, are you okay? I was so worried.
No, I'm fine. Abuelita, I was stuck in this camp and I met these people. They reminded me of you, but I saved them. I'm a hero. I really wish you would have met this old lady in there. I think you would have gotten along.
That sounds nice, but I feel like meeting her would be difficult for a number of reasons.
Wait, why aren't you guys creepy zombies?
Well, we managed to escape in the midst of the town getting captured, and we've been hiding out in the town for the past week.
Yeah. Valeria? I'm so sorry. Oh, Sophie, did they hurt you?
No, did they hurt you?
Who cares?
I do. Wait. No, I don't. I'm pissed at you. You left us all to be deported. You're a piece of mierda.
No, I thought I was doing the right thing, but I hate this new San Manuel. I hate the daily song. And most of all, I hate Okay, can you two stop making off for 1 second, please? Guys, I know we're having to be back together, but what is going on with San Manuel?
I'm not exactly sure what happened. Everyone's under some type of mind control.
It's that lady's bell. That's the source of her psychological psychic powers.
Just as I suspected. I place my money that the effectiveness of the belt has to do with the person's mental state.
It's so obvious. No one would just casually go around wearing a belt like that in public. She's using that belt to out the Mexican out of every Samuel citizen. They're all like homogenous robots now. That culture vulture.
It's worse. A white lady came to the town and she built a spiritual fruit that he got right by the cemetery.
The Cassidy, what is this?
I don't know, but San Manuel is starting to look a lot like Barrio Logan, and they even replaced all the beer with Mike's Hard Lemonade. Every hour they make us sing this stupid song! And when they're not singing that song, they're singing Macklemore or the national anthem.
Sounds about white.
But the good news is that we found out that her bedroom is in the processing center. The problem is her goons guard it.
We could easily take out her Pillsbury dope works, but we can't get close to her without getting our mind boggled.
It's hopeless.
There's nothing we can do.
She's won. We can't fight.
We can't dare, that's why we have to fight. We're all heroes. I believe that you were a great hero way back when.
That was years ago.
Hey, if you've taught me anything, it's that there is no expiration date on being a chula, chingona, y cabrona.
Damn right!
Valeria, Sophie, don't you guys want to be able to live in a town where you can be exactly who you are? No laws or rules stop you from existing as Mexican or anything else?
Of course. What does y'all say?
We can never stop trying to make the world a better place, even if it means fighting.
I got just the thing behind.
Abuelita, where did you get that gun?
Someone was in the US, they basically give these things out like goodie bags or something.
Okay, well we're gonna do our best just to do this without violence, okay?
Mija, you said it yourself. Look, what's the cap in their ass?
We're gonna do things a little differently. Quick, rest the huddle.
Come on! Absolutely wrong.
Yes, stop!
No.
So, yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, that's the plan tonight.
Dressing up like a man.
Que viva Mexico, que viva San Manuel, que viva la raza.
That sounds slow.
We'll have four, so with the four of us, tomorrow there'll be more of us. Telling the story of tonight.
The part they just sang was copyright.
Back at the detention center, Chad guards Lori's door.
Okay, I don't think this plan is gonna work. Let's just kill him.
You don't need to do this violently, just trust me, come on.
I trust you. Me too. I guess. Yo, bro,
Can you point us to like the nearest rager?
Who are you dudes? Where'd you come from? I know you from somewhere.
Nope.
You sure? Because your saggy wrinkles look awfully familiar.
No, we're just your average, frat boys looking for some big booty bitches. I just drank a quarter of Platinum and drank to the maximum.
They have frats in Mexico?
Why, of course, what?
Alright. What frat are you in?
You see, we're BLT?
BLT.
Yeah, Beaner Latino Theta. Yeah, that.
Really, Sophie BLT. Sorry, I've been craving something all day.
Oh yeah, I think I know you guys from last month's issue of Rat Digest.
Yeah.
You know, my airman bro, we heard you really have a thing for exotic chicks.
Well, you know, I like my women like I like my coffee. Mixed, preferably accessible to my mouth.
Okay, well, in order to get one of those under the border mouths, you gotta know how to dance. That's why we as fellow brethren are gonna teach you some poppin' Latin dance moves. Luke here will be a partner.
Dancing with dudes? Sounds a little gay to me.
No, man, it's teaching you to dance with a girl, therefore the gay cancels out.
Right.
Yeah, alright. Let's teach you some bachata. It's very sensual.
Ooh, one of my favorite senses.
There's some counts, okay? So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go.
Sorry, I'm getting all the numbers mixed up in my head, you know, I'm not good at counting.
You just gotta feel it, bro. Watch the other shoulder.
Don't move! Hey! Bring it on!
Let me get this straight. Pun intended.
What the hell is going on?
Join me in this dance.
Chet. You know what? Have a long week. I deserve this. I deserve this.
Right.
Wait, hang on. Didn't you do this part? Where's the rope coming?
Sophie and the girl that ran away and the others went.
Girls, no wonder they smell so good.
Oh, the messes have moved.
Wait, Sophie, how can you betray your fellow Americans like this?
Because a real American fights for the oppressed. We're so punk-ass white boy.
But Sophie, we're supposed to be my shouty. You didn't seem like the type to love him and leave him and disappear right after the song. You're an eeny, meeny, miny lover.
How did we fall for the old cross-dressing cross-step?
You know, this is worse than when I had the butt chug back when I was pledging.
Yeah, my friend, what can I say? We were slaves to the rhythm.
It takes two to tango, but it only takes four to wrap up the two people doing the bachata.
Oh, that's what Grandpappy used to say. I should have listened to him.
Let's get that belt. Come on.
You guys go ahead. I'll use the bathroom.
Hey, Leo?
Yeah, Chad.
Can I use your phone?
Chad, for the last time, there are no games on it. Wait, I can feel your phone in your pocket, Chad.
That's not my phone.
Better take this.
Upstairs?
and the gals decided to break into Lori's room, strapping for the climax.
Shh, there she is. I wonder where the belt is. Maybe she's wearing it. Oh, she's holding it like a teddy bear. Hey, did I get the belt yet? Fine. Whoa. She's a heavy sleeper. We all need to zip it. Come. If she's that much of a heavy sleeper, let's just move her butt and take the belt. Yeah, we might as well crack open a loud bag of hot Cheetos while we're at it. Found them.
I just had the most wonderful dream. Not only did Mexico pay for the wall, but we even put this kick-ass moat around it.
You're still in your dream. How did we miss 3 Mexicans? How did you get past Chad? Your staff is full of complete idiots, FYI.
Not silly. Why am I not surprised? They always come back for revenge.
I reckon I should have killed you when I had the chance. But I tried to be a team player. I tried to be a nice scout. And you took that kindness for granted. You run off and never came back. I had a feeling you were true. I'm just the way to get rid of you, Araceli. I've done my fair bit of research on Mexican culture, and I have devised a diabolical death for you. One that will shake the savage Spanish conquistadors to their core and make the Aztec sacrifices look like arts and crafts. When inspired by one of your very own brutal party traditions. Que lo muerda. I will slam your face into this cave with the force of roughly 1,000 bitty bum-bums. That's not just any cake. It is laced with sulfuric acid and dynamite frosting. The second your face touches the cake, it will melt off and your body will burst into flames.
Araceli is spelled with an I, not a Y.
One thing right today, Chad, is that too much to ask for.
You know, this is a really elaborate way to get rid of somebody who might not have come back.
Oh, Anthony, come out.
Papa, I'm so sorry.
Papa, I'm so sorry. Shut the fuck up. I couldn't de-Mexicanize this dude. His mind is too strong. But I figured that watching his daughter get blown to bits might crush his spirits. This is good evil.
Stop it! I'll do whatever you want!
You know, that sounds like a great deal. But I'd rather blow your daughter to bits and then get you to do whatever I want. One of the greatest heroes of Mexico. De-Mexicanize. You know, there's an evil hate crimes coming on. Araceli, console, you're under my control. I have no doubt you've lost it all. And what you'll realize is that though the sun rises, the sun has to fall. You have no fuerza. Buenas noches. No! Wait a second!
Please, our beloved town of San Manuel, I have destroyed the minds of those living in it. You have disrespected my family and my town, and for that you must pay. You are evil, a special kind of evil that kills the flesh slowly by removing the soul. When you take away the identity of a town, you destroy the culture. You destroy the people. You ruin the past. You ruin the present. You create a doomed future, and I will not let that happen.
Why are my powers working?
Because your powers rely on being able to affect the mind. You use the uncertainty and doubt of people to manipulate them. But it's not going to work on me. That's why you haven't been able to de-Mexicanize my papa. He's a hardhead, just like me.
How strong are you?
I am Araceli What are you gonna do? Kill me? Go ahead, Araceli. No. I don't think you're as evil as everyone says. In fact, I think I figured you out.
Hold on!
No, wait a second. Hang on.
Punk-ass white boys!
That's educated punk-ass white boys now!
Yeah.
Here you dunderheads are, hurry up and detain these little pests right now!
Okay, hold on just 1 second, Lori. While we were tied up, we realized how captivated we were by those fresh Latin beats, and we somehow ended up watching a BuzzFeed video on Latin American history and Paulo Freire's pedagogy via press.
What is a BuzzFeed?
As it turns out, the U.S. is responsible for many of the conflicts that have happened and are still happening south of the border.
Yeah, I mean, who would have thought that unjustified prejudice against Latinos is actually very prevalent in our American society and is caused by xenophobia and a long-lasting scars of imperialism and colonialism and a variety of other factors.
We were too blind by our internal prejudice to realize that what we were doing might be wrong, and we failed to even consider that we might be the bad guys.
You made it seem like we were doing a good thing by erasing Mexican culture, but it turns out it's pretty, como se dice, chingón.
Yeah. We quit.
Yeah.
What do you mean you quit? You need this money to pay off your student loans. How are you gonna get the ka-ching?
Wait, we don't need your ka-ching, so ka-chinga to madre.
Damn it! Everything was going perfectly! As I was saying, I think that you
Oh, so as a white privileged male, I think that I deserve a lot of praise for doing the right thing. You know, I think I might even be the hero of this story.
Dude! Shut up! I'm glad you learned a lesson that should have been common sense. But I'm talking! This issue didn't affect you directly and I know my shit! So zip it! As for you, Lori, you're not really white.
Yes.
Yes, I am. What are you saying, Araceli?
I mean Araceli. There it is. Been saying Araceli this whole time. Oh, and not to mention.
Ah, I can't look! Is she bald?
No.
And.
Ah, I can't look! Is she ripping her eyes out?
No.
Sky blue contacts.
You're one smart head. I'll give you that. You guessed it. I'm Mexicana. It's not Lori. It's Lore. Loretta Gomez.
Mexico, no way! If you were really evil, you would have already killed me and my dad. So why are you like this?
Okay, hold on. Is it backstory time? My arthritis is killing me.
I'm gonna sit down.
Whew. Anybody want to do funny?
Well, it all started back when I was a young girl on the mean streets of the Inland Empire. Like, you know Marietta. My parents were Mexican immigrants from Jalisco. Spanish was my first language. When I attended school, I struggled with English, and the punk-ass white kids would call me names like Cheese Bean, white on the outside, but brown on the inside. Looking back on it, the insult wasn't very clever, but it still hurt. So I rejected my Mexican heritage. I left my family, I stopped speaking Spanish, and I decided I needed to become something different. And I joined a group of people that would mistreat others without any negative repercussions. The American government. And when I found out that they were taking some MANUEL, my heart felt pity for those that would be deported. And I figured that the only way to save them was to change them, to make them normal, to make them right.
But I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that happened to you, and I wish it hadn't, but you don't get to decide what makes someone right or wrong. You can grow, but that can't separate you from your roots. It's okay to change, but you can't force other people to change. And you shouldn't reject your heritage just because someone doesn't accept it.
Even if that's true, it isn't the reality. You must know that. You can be on the right side, but the others always think you are wrong, even if you're on the right side.
She's got a point. Here, hold this.
Mija, even if we get rid of Roy, they'll just send someone else to come take Manuel. And then they'll get rid of us too. Araceli, we can win this battle, but we'll lose the war.
Right? I am Mexican. If you want us to exist as Americans, let us exist as Mexican Americans. We'll eat hot dogs and go to NASCAR races, but let us watch episodes of El Chavo and listen to Tigres del Norte very loudly at 11:30 p.m. on Sunday night.
Mexican American? It contradicts itself. How can I be two things that are so different?
You just be. They're not mutually exclusive. You can be Mexican and American. You just find the compromise, the middle ground, like how you can have weakness and still be strong.
Yeah, you can be this or that, but you don't get to decide where or what other people can be.
You can be a melting pot of different feelings and ideas. You just take what's in the past and what lies in the future and create a better present.
So, I can be Mexican and American.
Of course.
So, I can like girls and boys?
Come here, big boy.
I will try to pull some strings.
So, where do we go from here?
I say we get a peaceful resolution. What do you say, Mija?
Loretta, you got chingazo, and as a wise man once said, lo que pasó, pasó. Nobody in the town is hurt, right? Plus, property damage was a minimum. We could probably use that processing center for something useful, and now we even have a Chili's bar and grill.
Yeah, I'm not angry to try some of their Southwestern egg rolls.
Everything is going to be just fine. We just have to work together.
Now what?
We could fix up the town?
Right, starting with that spiritual fluidity. Come on, Raza. Is that easy?
Araceli, you ran away from home. You went against everything that I have taught you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm not like you. I love you. And I know the world is a terrible place, but I'm going to dedicate my life to making it better. I can't do that, though, without being honest about how I feel about myself. And you need to do that, too. Be honest with me about things. About this, about Mom, about you. Fuerza isn't about having the strength to hold things in. It's about having the courage to open up.
Araceli, when did you get so smart? So strong?
I don't know.
Your mom, she would be so proud.
Look at me, I'm finally like the eagle on the cactus.
Like I always knew you'd be.
It just took a little practice.
I'm sorry.
What a happy and unrealistic ending, but I guess you want to know what happened to the vatos, patas, and patexes.
San Manuel did get re-Mexicanized, and even though it became an American province, all the townsfolk got dual citizenship. Some were Mexican Americans and even called themselves Chicanos.
Carlos and Chad worked together to create the ultimate workout, combining Zumba and CrossFit.
Coming to a gym near you.
Leo created a local theater scene that rivaled the likes of Broadway and the San Diego Rep.
Our 2019-2020 season includes new works such as Machete the Musical, Alejandro Hamilton, Dear Evan Fernandez, and The Hunchback of Michoacan. Along his old classics such as Evita and the 2008 Tomi Award-winning musical In the Heights.
Sophie and Valeria moved to San Diego together and got married. And Sophie became a Spanish teacher at SDSU. She wrote the textbook and charged $500 for it. Not including the custom $200 clicker. But she donated 100% of the proceeds to the Border Angels.
I love the razor. She means Rasa.
Donald Trump accidentally resigned through a tweet, and Lucrecia ended up winning the 2020 election as a third-party candidate. She used her big jackalope policy to get rid of gang violence and government corruption. And she even changed the national anthem to Pásame la botella.
And no one ever kneeled for the anthem again. Turns out socialism does work if we don't install evil dictators.
Lori embraced Mexican-American culture, and she'd ride down the boulevard in a lowrider singing Sabor a mí.
Antonio and the Executioner finally just talk instead of fighting. Turns out all the Executioner wanted was a compa to chill with.
I'm so happy I finally have a friend to play Hermano Smash with and watch soccer games.
But they still have their disagreements.
Go Chivas!
Go America!
They still found common ground.
Go Cruz Azul!
Shut the fuck up!
All the Mexican immigrants in the IISC made new lives of themselves, along with Aurora.
After recording a vlog, Tommy Lauren crossed the street and got hit by a truck of American flags and died instantly. And through the termination of Fuerza, Araceli became the greatest hero in the Americas. She had a live concert on Univision with Beyonce, Shakira, and hologram Selena.
Even Lin-Manuel Miranda wanted to write a musical about her.
I would have said yes, but he wanted to play me in it.
She even got her own shoe brand, Araceli's.
But don't forget, she got to do what she wanted to do most of all.
Make the world a better place.
My daughter, you are the greatest hero in American history.
Our hero. Couldn't have done it without you guys. When I have you at my side, I can turn the tide. I can push it. Together we are strong, and we can carry on.
North or south, east or west.
At our worst, at our best.
And even when they say we don't belong here, together we are strong here. We can carry on. Life's unfair, be prepared to carry on.
To have somebody realize your feelings and empathize, then recognize your feelings.
Even though you did them wrong, that's a special kind of strong.
I feel strong when you hold me tight. With you I don't fear the dark of night. Together we are strong. We can share the dawn as we carry on.
No matter what happens,
No matter qué pasa.
You're not alone.
when you're with the raza, que viva la raza. And in the future, when trouble starts to settle in, remember, nothing's set in stone. We're powerful, united, American or Mexican, and together we are not alone.
Mi gente despierta en la unión.
Why is it composed? I don't know how to touch
Literally, everything that you can think of, both of them did. None of us would be here without either of these two.